Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Monster Energy Supercross 4. We're going to be here in Daytona International Speedway on Daytona Beach, and this is career mode, round 4 of our 250 East career. So here we are waiting for the grids to drop. We're on the right hand side and it is a left hand side start, so we need the perfect start just as we got there. Brilliant stuff from Grant. We'll now try and hold it around the outside. Can we get the whole shot? If we can hold it in, that's a fantastic start. After re-signing with this Honda team for the remainder of the season, we are into the lead. That's a brilliant start. Thank goodness the barriers there disappeared right at the last section as we go over this rhythm tabletop section. I can't remember what it's called actually. As we now go over the big jump as we try. Oh goodness me! I could have done a little bit better there by going for a longer jump and then potentially scrubbing, opposed to just scrubbing too early. Of course, when you scrub, you want to reduce the sort of height that you get on the jump, so you can get back into the corner and get cracking. So this is going to be a 15-minute race, and we're going to just give it everything we've got. Of course, it's very important for the championship if we can continue to push forward and make great races. So nice and high for the double section. You've got to make sure you really pull back on the analog stick on there, otherwise you'll completely mess it up as we go into the tabletop section now. As we get pushed wide by McElrath. Oh, excuse me, I think I've been pronouncing that wrong. I was told in the last video that it was McElrath. I think I might have messed it up again. I do apologise. But I believe it is McElrath, so we will stick with that one for now, or otherwise we'll just call him Shane. Either or, you know what I mean. The guy in first place right now, of course. As we make these a couple of jumps here, nice rhythm section for us. I do like those sections there. It's difficult to get right. And I also went for that sort of a shortcut. Now, when I did the live stream, I was told that's okay, that's what you can do. But it still feels awkward to do. It feels like I'm sort of cheating it. But I still use that quite often because that's what I've been using in practice and even in the heat race. I think I was very close to winning this heat race, but unfortunately I got pipped towards the end as I made a couple of mistakes. The Daytona track I do find a little bit difficult compared to some of the other ones we've used, and I'm not particularly sure why, because of course it's not really that much different. It's just got a few different styles and layouts, but I found it really difficult for some strange reason. As we now get closer and closer to Shane ahead. We've got Chase Sexton behind us, of course, the current world champion. As we then have Short and Swall behind us as well. So now onto the right-hand side for the very tight right-hander. Brilliantly close to the barriers on the right-hand side. Now we get ready to pull back on those analog sticks to get a nice, good jump. Beautifully done. Pushed right down onto the bottom of the analog stick to then make sure we got that absolute beautiful lift. Wait through on the whoop section pretty well there as well, so we've just got Shane ahead of us. We've got 12.5 minutes remaining of this session, making these jumps look good. Oh, I was just about to say we were looking good on those jumps, and then I've made a complete hash of that next jump. Goodness me, so I'm going to try and get into the... Oh my god, absolute carnage here in this Monster Energy Grand Prix. Goodness me, I'm getting pushed everywhere. This main event has not gone where we wanted it to, but still, we are now down to 10th place, and we have all that work to do again. Can we get a through on these couple of riders ahead? We've got Miller and Moody. Can we go around the outside as Joe Shimoda looks like he's getting a bit bumped into? Of course, he is one of our championship protagonists for this season. Want to make sure we can stay ahead of him, or at least get back ahead and gain some more valuable points. So at this point, we are still rocking the wonderful red plate onto the front of the bike, and on the sides, of course. Now, we need a decent acceleration to get through on Shimoda here. Looks like we've got it and beaten Moody as well, so a big thumbs up from me. And of course, this week we are back with the Monster Energy Supercross career mode. I will be continuing this series until its completion. I do appreciate there's not many of my viewers that really enjoy this content, but still, I do like to change it up. And for those ones who do enjoy it, big thank you for checking out the content and liking and subscribing. Because of course, I want to try and change it up every now and again, and I absolutely adore motocross, I really do. I'm not very good on it compared to like some MotoGP, but I still very much enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. I'm still... Oh my goodness, we're practically sideways over the whoop section. What on earth happened then? Goodness me. Now, I'm still learning a lot from Monster Energy Supercross. I know a bit more about MXGP, so I'm still relatively new to the Monster Energy scene, but I do really enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. So we'll try and go for this sort of section again. I still don't know if that's right, so let me know in the comment section down below. And if it's wrong, then I deeply apologise for making you cringe every single time I do it, because it might happen quite a few more times yet. So we are still in the championship lead, as I mentioned, and the AI is still aggressive in this game, so I need to make sure I'm getting the best results possible per race, but it also seems that the AI is quite inconsistent as well, which is good, because of course then you get different winners, you get different riders fighting for the win. We now have Swall in our sights. We're on a pretty decent lap here. We managed to chase him down quite quickly, so big thumbs up from me once again. That's another thumbs up in that same particular corner. And then we go across the line. We do indeed set the fast lap of this main event. Oh, we completely butcher it. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Just like last time out when the controller died. We've got another mistake here. Big mistake on my behalf there. I do apologise to the DrAce fans out there who've just watched me, well, just witnessed me crush myself into the into the dirt. Goodness me. Now onto the left-hand side, we're going to be trying to get through on Colt Nichols, which we do. In fact, that was actually Joe Shimoda we got through. Colt Nichols is a little bit further behind. Now into the whoop section behind RJ Hampshire, then Moody ahead of us, and then Brown as we get pushed wide by Hampshire. He doesn't want none of it. He wants to push me wide. Nice jump there. Got to get the same amount of speed on the next one. We kind of messed it up a little bit, and we will struggle to make the next couple of corners, but we try and go for the thing and move the Honda sign out the way, and we're finding our way through. Behind Brown, Swall's still there, so we've kind of caught up to where we was. We need a little bit more speed to get ahead of Swall, of course, and we didn't quite manage that jump. So because we didn't manage to get over that jump cleanly, it's really compromised our top-end speed for here. We might get up the inside of Moody, though. That's a beautifully move. Oh, it is. It's beautifully done. That is a beautiful move when it makes it work. We now go over the little jump section, and then jump into the decline here, and then gain as much speed as possible. Use a bit of rear brake if you wanted to chuck yourself into the corner there. Now ahead of Moody. This contact, oh my goodness, bit of contact ahead of us. But this contest between these guys is getting quite intense now, and it's getting really, really hectic. I love this. Love main events. Every main event should be like this, as McElrath is into the lead. Sexton in second, Short third, Brown fourth, and Swall just a little bit further ahead of us. And Grant in 7th place. He just gets passed by RJ Hampshire again. We're getting closer and closer to the Husqvarna. We're practically on it ourselves. Maybe we'll jump on a Husqvarna after seeing it up close so much. Now onto the left-hand side for Swall. Not quite. Swall was really well there on the brakes. Couldn't quite get close enough to him. Now into the whoop section. We're pretty good here. Any sort of tabletop section, we're not too bad. As we get a little bit out of shape there, but we're still alright. Still managing to move forward. Got bumped on the rear a little bit there, but we're still pushing very, very eagerly. A little bit of a whip there into the corners just to help us get inside it. And we're going to go around the outside this time and do it properly if it actually wasn't doing it properly early on as we get pushed wide. RJ Hampshire, goodness me, son. Gave me a big don't argue, give me right with a shove into the barriers, and that has completely made a hash of our sort of race right now, and we are so far behind just because of RJ Hampshire's aggression. Goodness me. Oh, someone's down. Moody's down ahead of us, but he got straight back onto that motorcycle without a single care in the world. Good job for him as we now make the bit of a jump. Get into the... Oh, God, we're practically on top of his Honda. We've got our own Honda, thank you very much, as we now go to the left-hand side. We'll get up on the inside, beautifully done. Shimoda ahead, Brown ahead. This has been one heck of a battle. I'm very much enjoying this so far. It's not for the win, of course, and we're not going to be getting major points. But the main point is, Joe Shimoda, our closest rival, is only one position ahead of us. Now going around the outside of that Honda man. Oh, contact meet there. Can we get up to the inside here, for just underneath the Yamaha sign? Practically lent on it there, beautifully done. As we get pushed wide again. Who is that? Is that Brown who's giving me a shove? Goodness me, Brown giving us the big don't argue. Now RJ Hampshire would like to get a bit of revenge on him after been pushing me wide, but this is not looking good. Oh, we're off the track. We're off the track. We need to get back on soon. Oh, yep, we're on. We're on. Goodness me, that's such annoyance. Now, the game actually slows you down when you go off the track. It immediately cuts all your speed. Now, and I've seen in the reviews people were saying that's a bad thing, and I guess it is. But at the same time, I imagine people abuse that online. Like, if you didn't slow down, so I guess it's a good thing as we practically sit on the top of the Joe Shimoda's shoulder. Now for the... Oh, Moody, that was impressive. He practically endoed over that jump. Good stuff. So Joe Shimoda, Moody ahead of us, we've just seen his magnificent moment, and we're going to get closer and closer onto this left-hand side here. Oh, we've absolutely killed Moody! That was a complete mistake. Goodness me, I do apologise for that one. That was not what I intended to do there. I just wanted to get close and sort of chuck it up on the inside. Did not mean to take away his rear wheel. Somehow, this front wheel beat the rear wheel. That doesn't usually happen, but goodness me. I do apologise to Moody on that one. That was completely my fault. I'll take that. I'll take full responsibility for that one. As we now go across the line to indicate 6 minutes remaining of this session. We're going to have to give it everything we've got now and try and chase down RJ Hampshire and the guys ahead of us. Even Colt Nichols in there. We've not seen him for a while. He was behind us earlier on, but he seems to have made his way forward and just continued to push through the group. I do believe Shane is still leading this Grand Prix, or at least this main event, very, very well. I think he's got into a rhythm and just completely disappeared from everyone else. I have found that in this game, there's quite a lot of races where the riders just turn into something new. They just turn into a whole new beast and just are completely unbeatable once they get the whole shot and move away into the distance. Now, I usually get the whole shot, but then the rest of the race is just difficult to continue. It's like, it's just so quick. The AI is just so quick and so aggressive on this game, and I love it. So it's the more of a competition makes it even better for me, and I've still got obviously a lot of learning to do. I tried the esports championship where I did the time trial challenge, and I wasn't very good. I think I was down about 100th, 97th or something like that, I think it was. And of course, there wasn't even that many people who really went for it. I think there's a good couple of hundred when I checked, so maybe like into the 500s, 600s. So it wasn't too bad, but at the same time, I was nowhere near the top contention. I think the top contenders are like 6 seconds ahead of me, which I was really disappointed by. But I looked into some guides to see how to get better and stuff, and it seems that there's all, not so much a guide of getting better, but to see other people's lines and how they were getting such quick lap times. And it was very unorthodox. A beautiful move up the inside of RJ Hampshire, and RJ Hampshire fights back again. The Husqvarna is just too good for this Honda rider right here. Of course, the championship thing, the esports, I will continue to try, of course. I do enjoy competing for such things, but I don't think I'll get there. I don't think I'll be using any of those exploits that it seems to be that they're using. Like, every single corner was tackled on the rear wheel. I like doing wheelies every corner. It looked really weird, and it certainly didn't look realistic. Unless it was meant to be, like, realistic but enhanced. So it's, well, over-exaggerated, let's say, or embellished. Yeah, maybe that. I do appreciate they have to put a lot of rider weight onto the rear tyre to keep it from obviously pushing over and just make sure the bike is gripping on that rear tyre. But it just seemed so over-embellished. It looked so ugly. Like, literally the guy was just wheeling every single corner, going around every single corner with a big, massive wheelie. It just looked weird. And every jump on the wheelie, I don't know. For me, it looked odd, and it just kind of ruined the fun of going for it, because I don't want to make it look unorthodox and unrealistic. I always found the same for the MotoGP esports as well. Like, when they tackle the laps, they're like right on the apex or going over the rumble strips and stuff, and it just looks weird. I don't know how these guys in the esports do it. I don't know how they figure it out as well. But for now, it doesn't matter, because right now we're in round 4 of Daytona, of course, and we're not doing too bad of a job here. We're sort of coming back, making a bit of a turnaround and just chucking in those faster lap times. We have Swall ahead of us, and I do believe that is Short as well. Yes, Short is in 3rd place too. This is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. We could definitely pinch some pockets here. We could definitely claim some heads, some bounties, if you will, and get through on these couple of riders. So we'll see what we can do and see how we can progress. For this continues on towards the end of this race. There's 2 minutes remaining here in this main event of the 250 East. I'm curious to see where we can end up. I really want to continue pushing forward. I feel like we've got a good rhythm now. Continue to do what we do best, and that is chase them down, get the bit between our teeth, get a little bit out of shape there actually, it's not what we had in planned, but never mind, we're still going, get into this part here, we're pretty good, providing we take that left hand side. If we go onto the right hand side of this next corner, I tend to struggle a bit, so if I stick on the inside, now go into the sort of, getting pushed wide from Short, it's not Short, it was Swall. Short is there actually, goodness me, we've claimed another victim, 4th place for Grant. Now over the inside of Short to be tackled as well. Beautiful. Grant now into 3rd place. Podium position beckons Grant after having such a difficult race so far. We've sort of turned it round and we're on the comeback. McElrath into the lead. I said it wrong again. McElrath into the lead. Chase Sexton in 2nd. You know, I'm probably still saying that one wrong as well. Never mind, I'm trying my best. Now I'll try and bravely chuck up on the inside of Chase Sexton, the championship leader against the world champion himself. Try and get up on the inside here for... it's beautiful, beautiful. Right-hand turn, nailed. So to 2nd place, but Chase Sexton showing why he is the world champion, giving me everything he's got here. We're going to give it everything back as well. No quarter given here in Daytona. We could definitely take a victory here today, right here in Daytona in the main event. Getting closer and closer to Sexton. Not quite. We messed up the sort of rhythm section. We went for a double and another double. And we get pushed wide by Short. Don't fancy that sunbeam. Oh, we went for the other line again. I really hope I've not been taking that wrong, because I'm going to just completely nullify any credibility I had for a decent race here in Daytona. But I'm still pleased with our performance anyway, because when I did the live stream here I was not good at all. As we get closer and closer to Sexton, we're all going for this left-hand side. So we're going to go for the inside of Sexton. Beautifully done. McElrath is to be beaten next. Oh, we're coming for you, Shane. We've not seen you since about 10 minutes ago. And now we have an opportunity to get closer and closer to Oh, goodness me. Almost bumped Shane there. Do apologise for giving him the big don't argue, at least close enough to. The number 461 is charging at the number 12. Can we get up the inside? Oh, a bit of contact there. But now into the downhill section. Beautiful as we made that decline. Absolutely gorgeous. Shane has been beaten for the time being. Grant back into the lead for the first time since he got the whole shot many, many laps ago. Now can we do it? Is this going to be the comeback? Now, as of past races, we get into the lead after a good comeback and we make a mistake again. Do not let that happen here today. We have to focus. We have to stay within ourselves. Don't be pushing too much. Stay with what we've been doing. Stay focused. Stay concentration. Keep the concentration high is what I'm trying to say. I'm not even concentrating on the commentary. Goodness me. Beautifully done so far for that one. A little bit out of shape there. Got to go for our usual line because obviously that works out well for us. Dive up on the inside. McElrath has been beaten. Grant back into the lead. Now onto this double section. Good. Can we make the next jump clean? We can. This is good. This is good. Shane is a couple of tenths behind us. Chase practically a second and a bit behind. We could have this in the bag here, ladies and gentlemen. Stick to what we know. Go on the left-hand side. Of course, there's not really much of a track deformation on this one. Oh, a little bit wide. Not quite where we want to be. We'll have one lap remaining as we come across the line in a moment's time. Now onto the left-hand side. Shane is right there. It's Honda versus Yamaha yet again. And make sure the Honda comes out on top, because of course that's what we're using. Shane on the Yamaha is defending well, or at least he's trying to defend, as he'll try and attack us on the final lap. Here it is, guys, the last one. Is this going to be a victory for Grant? It's been a long time since we took victory. The last time we took a victory out was in the triple header, which was so long ago, or at least it feels that way. And we are now comfortably into the lead. We don't need to do anything drastic here, just stay within ourselves, stay focused. That's all we need to do. And of course, I don't like my chances when I start panicking and making mistakes. And we got a little bit wide. No, not on the thing. No, get off there. Oh, are you kidding me? Commentary curse has occurred again. Oh, what a mistake. What absolute hash. I couldn't even get back onto the track. We have to at least retain a podium position as we get close enough to Chase Sexton. Goodness me, who's into the lead if Shane's there? Chase made an awful mistake because he goes off the track. He tries to fight back on it as well. He just bumped Shane. Oh, we're all getting carnage here. Absolute contact mayhem everywhere. Chase is stuck on another thing. Oh, my. Swirls down. What is going on? My voice is gone. Everything's gone. Oh, Joe Shimoda got ahead of us. He's a championship protagonist. He just gone and got ahead of me. What an absolute ball ache this has been. Oh, this is disappointment just personified. If Shimoda gets ahead of me, this is just going to be disappointment for every single rider here. Shane was leading the entire Grand Prix. He's not even going to win it. Short will actually come out with the victorious as Shimoda. Where on earth is he pushing me to? Now, oh my god, Chase Sexton's there as well. Give everything we've got here going across. Look, oh, we're fast into the section here. Get closer and closer. Come on, get into the podium position, please. Oh, didn't manage it. Close enough, though. Goodness me, those are your results for the race anyway. Short wins. McElrath in second, Joe Shimoda in third, and Grant barely misses out on the podium in fourth place. So a quick recap of the championship results so far. Round 4, Grant still leads by the thinnest of margins, just by 2 points, 5 points over Chase Sexton, and 1 more point, which is 6 points over Colt Nichols. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. And upon that note, guys, thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.